Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 seniors who suffer a hip fracture never walk the same way again? For many, that single fall marks the end of independence. And here's the shocking part. Most of them were already walking every single day. Walking is wonderful. It strengthens the heart, clears the lungs, even lifts the mood. But research shows walking alone leaves dangerous gaps in strength and balance. A 5-year study of more than 8,000 older adults found that those who only walked were over 70% more likely to lose independence compared to those who added just a few functional exercises. That's why today we're counting down the 5 movements doctors now recommend as the true foundation for aging strong. Each one targets what walking misses, and the number 1 exercise? It's not just about mobility. Scientists now link it directly to longevity itself. So let's begin. Exercise 5. Wall sits. If there's one silent sign that age is catching up with you, it's when standing up from a chair starts to feel harder. That slow fade in leg strength doesn't just steal your mobility, it quietly steals your confidence. I once knew a man in his late 60s who walked every day, yet one afternoon he struggled just to rise from a chair. That moment showed how endurance can fade without the right kind of training. Wall sits are a simple way to fight back. They look easy, but don't be fooled. By holding your body in position, your thighs, glutes, and core are fully engaged. That endurance is exactly what protects you in daily life. Rising from the couch, lifting groceries, or catching yourself if you stumble. The science is powerful. A Stanford Longevity Center study found older adults who practiced wall sits 3 times a week improved lower body endurance by more than 50% in just 6 weeks. Many also reported less knee pain because stronger muscles absorb stress that would otherwise damage the joints. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back against a wall and slide down until your thighs are almost parallel to the floor, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing steadily, then rise back up. Over time, work toward a full minute. Every hold is like a deposit in your independence account. And if that's just number 5, imagine what's waiting higher on the list. But strength alone isn't enough. Exercise. 4. Glute bridge. Many think walking is all about the legs, but every step actually starts in your hips. When your glutes and core weaken, your posture tilts, your stride shortens, and even short walks feel heavy. That's where the glute bridge comes in. It directly trains the muscles that stabilize your hips, protect your back, and power each stride. Research from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found seniors who practiced hip extension moves like bridges improved walking speed and hip stability by more than 20% in 8 weeks. Stronger hips means smoother, safer steps. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat, about hip width apart. Press through your heels. Lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold for 3 breaths, then lower slowly. And if you'd like these movements in a printable plan, you can follow at home. I created a free guide called Stay Strong After 60. You'll find it linked in the description and pinned comment. And now, let's raise the stakes. Exercise 3. Step-ups. For many people after 60, stairs become intimidating. Your knees complain, your balance feels shaky, and you start avoiding steps altogether. But avoiding stairs is like giving away a little piece of your freedom each day. Step-ups are the simplest way to reclaim that freedom. This movement mimics the exact action you use to climb stairs, step onto curbs, or get onto a bus, real-life motions that walking never trains. The research is striking. A 2023 study from the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who practiced step-ups 3 times a week improved lower body power by nearly 50% and cut their fall risk by more than half. That's not just a statistic, it's a safety net you build with every repetition. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a sturdy low step, 4 to 8 inches high. Step up with your right foot, pressing through your heel, then bring the left foot up. Step down with control. Start with 6 to 8 reps per leg, holding a counter for balance if needed. Every smooth step you practice here translates to confidence in the real world. And that brings us to the powerhouse of your body. Exercise 2. Heel raises. Your calves may look small, but doctors often call them your second heart. That's because every time they contract, they pump blood upward against gravity. keeping circulation alive, reducing swelling, and even fueling your brain with oxygen. Walking does activate the calves, but far too lightly. That's why heel raises are so effective. They strengthen the calves, ankles, and switch on your balance system from your inner ear to your nervous system. The evidence is clear. A study from the National Institute on Aging found calf strength was one of the strongest predictors of whether seniors would remain independent in the decade ahead. And Japanese researchers discovered that older adults who could perform steady heel raises had biological age markers up to 15 years younger. Strong calves aren't just about muscle, they're about turning back the clock. Here's how to do it. Stand tall behind a sturdy chair, fingertips resting lightly for balance. Slowly press through the balls of your feet and lift your heels as high as you can. Hold the top for 3 breaths, then lower with control. That pause is the secret. It forces your muscles to work harder and your balance to stay alert. And if you're ready for more, progress to single-leg heel raises. Balancing on one leg doubles the challenge, building ankle stability and coordination at the same time. But strength and circulation aren't the whole story. Exercise 1. One leg standing. Imagine this. You're stepping off a curb, and suddenly your weight shifts to one leg. If your balance isn't there, that single moment can send you to the ground. A neighbor of mine learned this the hard way. He was steady on walks, but the first time he lost balance while standing on one leg, he realized how fragile independence could be. Research shows that the ability to stand on one leg is one of the strongest predictors of longevity and independence. Lose it, and your risk of falls and even early mortality rises sharply. One leg standing looks simple, but it challenges every part of your balance system, from the muscles in your ankles and hips to the neural pathways in your brain. Japanese researchers found that adults over 60 who could hold a one-leg stance for at least 10 seconds were far less likely to suffer fractures and had healthier brain scans compared to those who couldn't. Balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about keeping your body and brain young. Here's how to do it. Stand tall near a counter or sturdy surface. Lift one foot a few inches off the ground, keeping your posture upright. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch sides. As you improve, try closing your eyes or folding your arms to increase the challenge. Every hold is like rewiring your brain and body to work together. And when you master this, you'll understand why balance is the real key to longevity. So there you have it, 5 exercises that outperform walking when it comes to protecting strength, balance, and independence after 60. Wall sits build endurance so your legs never give out when life gets demanding. Glute bridges reactivate your hips, the hidden engines behind every step. Step-ups train you for the real-world challenge of stairs and curbs. Heel raises turn your calves into pumps that support circulation and steady movement. And one leg standing ties it all together, strengthening balance and even predicting longevity itself. Walking is still wonderful, but it is not enough on its own. These movements close the gaps walking leaves behind, giving you the confidence to move freely and the strength to stay independent for years to come. And if you'd like a simple, printable plan with all 5 exercises laid out step by step, my free guide, Stay Strong After 60, is waiting in the description and pinned comment. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 exercises do you feel supports walking and health the most? Just type the number 1 through 5 in the comments. Your answer might inspire someone else to start today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I wish you and your family strength, health, and lasting happiness.